Friend, if you were walking, run. If you were running, fly. If you were flying, disappear to bring your behind over here so I could show you how to make the most delicious oxtails. Friend, you do not want to miss this. Oh, child, I'm trying to tell you. All right, friend. Let's get right into it. So here I have 3.2 pounds of oxtails. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to clean my oxtails. I'm cleaning it by removing some fat. Oxtails have a lot of fat all around it, as I showed you guys, okay? And baby, summertime is coming up and I'm trying to be snatched and I'm trying to look like a snack. I don't need all that excess calories, baby. I do not want my knees to look like a can of busted biscuits this summer, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to remove some of that fat from the oxtails. You could clean yours this way if you want to, or you could leave all the fat on there if you want to, baby. That's all on you who do what you want to do, because baby, that's your business. Okay? All right. Once I'm done removing the fat from the oxtails, or as much fat as I want, or as much fat as possible, whatever, we're going to go ahead. We're going to clean the oxtails. I'm going to clean it with 1 lime and a 1/2 cup of white distilled vinegar. This is more for the smell of the meat, and also the vinegar helps tenderize the meat. When you're cooking the meat, it helps the meat get tender faster. Okay. It just works better like that. So this is what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to make sure every piece of that oxtails get some of that lime juice and get some of that white distilled vinegar. Next, we're going to go ahead. We're going to rinse out our meat. We're going to remove all the lime. We no longer need it. We're going to dispose of it, and we're going to give our oxtails 2 to 3 rinses. Okay. And Stacy, listen here, pal. Don't come under my comments telling me why you shouldn't be washing your meat, because I don't want to hear it. It's going to be no more Mr. Nice Guy if you come over here with that, okay? I'm trying to tell you. Okay, then I went ahead and I grabbed the paper towel and I'm going to pat the oxtails dry. Then I went ahead, I took a carrot. I peeled the carrot and then I diced it. I have 4 garlic cloves that I minced up. And then I went ahead and I cut up some bell peppers. I got yellow, green, orange, and red. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to also mince up some ginger, even though you don't see that here, but I did. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of epis. Some people call it green seasoning. Some people call it sofrito. You call it what you want, but we're going to add some of that. I'm going to put the 1 tablespoon of ginger. I'm going to put some thyme. I'm going to put some pimento seeds. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. There you go. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of oxtail and stew seasoning. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of adobo seasoning. There we go right there. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to grab some white pepper. I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of that. I'm going to put the garlic cloves. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of browning. Then I went ahead and I grabbed my dark soy sauce and I'm going to put 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce. Okay. Then I went ahead and I put 1 more tablespoon of the oxtail seasoning. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to mix everything together so that they could become one as a unit, baby. We're going to make sure every piece of oxtail is well taken care of. Unlike your baby daddy that don't make sure you and them kids is well taken care of. But you know what? That's not my business. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put those bell peppers that I cut up earlier and the carrots, everything in there. We're going to mix it all together, baby. We're going to mix it so that every oxtail gets some of that seasoning, and all of the seasoning gets some of that oxtail, and all of the vegetables get some of that seasoning and some of that oxtail as well. All right. Then if possible, we're going to let this sit overnight and let it marinate if possible in the perfect world. But as we know, we do not live in a perfect world. And sometimes things don't work out that way. You ain't got the time. You forgot to take out the meat. Something happened and you couldn't do it overnight, baby. So you got to do it now. And you know what? That's okay, because we going to make it work. Next, we're going to put a skillet on the stove. We're going to put about 1/4 cup of oil, and we're going to put our heat at a high, medium 7, and we're going to put our oxtails on that skillet, and we're going to let the oxtails brown. This is to give the oxtails some color so that once they're done boiling and cooking, they won't look pale. They're going to have a little color to them. They're going to look good, okay? We're going to make sure we switch the oxtails to every side because we want all the sides to get some of that color, okay? And you do not want to do one batch, just put all the oxtails at once, because you want to make sure you allow the oxtails to have enough space so that they can brown. If you overcrowd your pan, sometimes it could mess up with your browning process, okay? I'm trying to tell you. So just keep flipping them until they have turned a nice golden color, like right there, just like that, okay? And you're going to do this until your oxtail is nice and brown. It should look a little something like this. Beautiful. And that's with 2 L's. Look at that. Yes. Now that your oxtail is nice and brown, you're going to go ahead, you're going to remove them from the skillet, and you're going to go ahead, you're going to do your second batch, and you're going to continue to do this until you have browned all of your oxtails, okay? Once you have browned all your oxtails, you guys, so right here, this was me taking out my first batch, and then this is me putting in my second batch, okay? Just like that. And once your second batch is done browning and it has a beautiful color, you're going to go ahead, you're going to put in your first batch, because everything could come together now, okay? You know how sometimes like you in a relationship and he not treating you right. So you got to break up with him for a little bit so he could see what he missing and there ain't nothing better out there than you. Hey, that's what them oxtail have to do. They have to separate, but now they could come back together and now they going to get married. A lot of time after you don't broke up with him and he see that you the one, y'all gonna get married right after. Hey, I'm trying to tell you. So just like that, once they done got married right now, they're united and it feels good, okay? You see how everything done came together? Now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add some bay leaves, we're gonna add a bonnet pepper, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna mix everything together so that this marriage could become one. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add the water, and baby, the water is the wedding ring. That's right there. That's the union right there. We're gonna add 3.5 cup of water. But after adding 3.5 cup of water, that was not enough because my oxtails is not submerged in that water, okay? The wedding wasn't official because you ain't like the ring that he had got you. It was a little bit cheap. So he had to go get a bigger one. So we added 1.5 cup of water. Okay, you guys do not forget that I'm going to have the exact measurements and recipe for you in the description box below. Have no fear, your girl Freddie is here. So after adding our water, we should have something that look a little something like this. We're going to grab the lid for our skillet. We're going to put the lid on the skillet and we're going to let that cook, okay? And I have my heat at a 6. Not too high, not too low. Now, friend, are you ready? Because it's time for me to tell you the secret to the recipe. You ready? Take your notebooks out. You gotta give it some time. Time is an ingredient, okay? Make sure you give the oxtail the time that it needs to cook. Make sure you know how you need time to become the man or the woman that you need to be. You know how you love yourself today because of what you went through and everything you had to go through to become you. You needed time. And it needs time to cook and be the oxtail that you know it can be. How is going to be the oxtail it know it can be if you ain't give it the time to find out itself and be the oxtail that it want to be? It's not ready, okay? See, when I was checking it right there, it's not ready. It still needed more time to develop into the oxtail that it know that it can be. It has not reached its full potential. If you don't give yourself enough time, you ain't going to reach your full potential, okay? So you got to give the oxtail some time. Then I went ahead, I put 1.5 cup of water because we need a little bit more water so that we can let the oxtails cook, okay? Then I went ahead and I put 1/4 cup of ketchup, okay? And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to mix everything in there so that ketchup can get into the oxtail and the oxtails can do what the oxtails need to do so they become the best oxtails. We're going to add some butter beans. I took them out the can, I rinsed them, and then I put them in there. This is optional. If you want to, do it. If you don't want to, baby, that's your business. Then I went ahead and I put some more thyme, and I'm going to just go ahead, I'm going to push that in there. You see how the oxtail is investing into itself. It put all that into itself because it know it needs that to be the best oxtails that it can be. Because, sometimes you got to invest in yourself so you could be the best person that you know you could be. Okay, friend? I'm trying to tell you. And baby, just like that, we let that oxtails cook for 30 more minutes. And baby, just like that, the oxtails are ready, friend. They are ready. They are beautiful. They smell good. They taste good. They are tender. And if you're somebody that likes a lot of gravy, all you have to do is add a little bit more water, let it boil for about 5 more minutes so that you can have a lot of gravy in your oxtails, okay? So now, it's what we gonna do, friend. We gonna check the oxtail to see if it's tender. And baby, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness, baby. Did you see how the oxtail just like it was just like the oxtail just was like like it just fell apart. You see how we gave the oxtail some time, and the oxtail is not a person. The oxtail is the oxtail that the oxtail know that it could be. Okay, the oxtail has reached its full potential. The oxtail can't get more oxtailing than that, baby, because the oxtail is oxtailing. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, friend, look at those beautiful oxtails. Friend, let's go ahead and give these oxtails a moment of silence for the beauty that they hold. Yes, child. Yes. Oh my goodness, friend. Them oxtails is oxtailing. The oxtails has reached its full potential and has become the oxtail that I always knew that the oxtail would be. Yes, friend. I'm trying to tell you, friend. You will never make oxtails another way once you make this recipe, friend. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye. Until next time.